had to look and make sure we weren't talking morning, but I'm just so used to saying good morning, but good afternoon. Before I start, I was standing in line and I thought I was going to escape without the request, but Dr. Waller, I don't know if he's still here. It's all his fault, y'all. It's all his fault, so here goes. And I was trying to come up with something quickly. I wish I could do Shaka Khan's I'm every woman, but I don't know all the words, so I can't do that. So I'm just going to do something sort of neutral, but just to grant the request. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, but still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Now, in exchange for that, he told me that he has a blueberry farm. And you know, those are good for us. So I'll be looking out for my blueberries. All right? There you go. Now, we do have men in the audience, but this is all about the women today. But we want to say thank you, men, for being here and supporting and being cheerleaders. But I moved to Albany, a little over 15 years ago. And when I did, I was at some program, and a lady came up to me and she says, I've got something I want to give to you. And I will tell you, I've gotten so much mileage out of this reading. And I thought, since we were celebrating women, we were talking about taking care of ourselves today, I thought that I should pay tribute by reading Diva. I don't know if you've ever heard me speak before at some of the churches, but I've used this before, so forgive me if you've heard it before, but I think it's very appropriate for today. How can you tell a diva? Trust me. Before she walks into the room, you'll know how her confidence opens the door, and when she enters, her smile says hello. How do you talk to a diva? To her, just what do you say? Well, you talk to her with the utmost respect, and like any diva, you'll brighten their day. How do you treat a diva? Well, you treat her like the queen that she is. You treat her like she's a gift from God, because you are a part of His will. You see, a diva is strong. A diva is smart. A diva touches the lives of the people who appear to be falling apart. A diva is a regal, and I'm not talking about a car. A regal is royal, majestic, and queenly. Am I helping you so far? A diva, yes, she knows just how to make a man feel like a man. Not every woman is a diva. It's just not a part of the plan. A diva has many friends. Let me introduce you to some of them. Ms. Pride, Miss Attitude, and Ms. Determination. I'm sure you know all of them. Most people associate divas with being a movie star. But a diva is a sister who cooks the best neck bones ever. Or a sister who drives a sports car. A diva is a sister who can change a boardroom meeting. A diva is a sister who has spent all day coaching and teaching. A diva. What would this world do without you? Well, my sisters, the real men want to thank God for the diva in you. So that's your tribute today. Well, I have to tell you, I am honored to be here for the first Women's Health Conference for Phoebe, Sumter. And I need to go ahead and let you know, I was thinking about, what am I going to talk about? So I found my theme, actually last Saturday, and it's entitled, Where Did I Put That Cheese? Where did I put that cheese? Now, if you remember, there was a book a couple years ago entitled, Who Moved My Cheese? It was an amazing way to deal with change in your work and in your life. It was published in 1998. Motivational book by Spencer Johnson. It talks about one's work and life and 4 typical reactions to said change by 2 mice and 2 little people during their hunt for cheese. Now, I just want to tell you what that book was about, but that's not what I'm talking about. But keep in mind my theme for today, where did I put that cheese? Well, today we are here to celebrate women and encourage all of us to love our families, love our jobs and careers, love our neighbors, love ourselves, and love our hearts. And I can talk about loving our hearts because heart disease runs in my family. In fact, my grandfather died. I didn't get a chance to meet him. He was 45 years old and had a massive heart attack. So needless to say, when I started approaching my mid-40s, I was getting a little anxious. Also because my mother had a heart attack in her 50s. She's diabetic, has high blood pressure, and she's still teaching middle grades, of all grades, middle grades. And I say that because those are the crazy years. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, even though I got a high school senior, I think she's still a little crazy. But my mom, actually, after I finished graduating college, she went back to college after getting me through. She worked as a secretary in Brunswick for 33 years, and she decided to go back to school and get her teaching certificate and degree, and now she's teaching middle grades. And I'm like, Ma, please, why don't you just work in the library? But anyway, I did come early enough to attend one of the breakout sessions, and I wanted to go to the one on diabetes because I am a diabetic. I've been, somebody asked me a little bit earlier about how long. I think it's been about 4 or 5 years. It runs in the family. I knew it was coming because my grandmother was diabetic, and like I said, my mom was diabetic. I had gestational diabetes when I was pregnant with Billy, and I don't think we diagnosed it with my son David, who's now 15, but I think I was gestational with him because he ended up staying in NICU when I was in maintenance for about 10 days. His blood sugar level, Dr. Busman was talking about hyper and hypo. Well, David was hypo, so they kept him in NICU. So I knew it was coming, but I still didn't do what I was supposed to do. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to avoid it anyway, but I didn't give up on those carbs and the sweets, and I still haven't grasped the exercise piece, but that's okay. We'll talk about that later.